Hello, let us discuss the Houston Bridge. Houston Bridge is an arrangement of four resistances R1, R2, R3 and Rx. These four resistances are arranged in the form of a quadrilateral. This is R1 and this is R2, R3 and Rx. R1, R2 and R3 are known resistances and Rx is the unknown resistance. From the relation between R1, R2, R3 and Rx can be determined. In the circuit, a cell of EMF E is connected between two diagonally opposite points A and B. A galvanometer G is connected between two diagonally opposite points C and D. K1 and K2 are the keys. When K1 and K2 are closed, a current I flows from the battery towards A. At junction A, current I splits into two parts. One part, that is current I1, flows through resistance R1, and other part, current I2, flows through the resistance R3. I1 meet at the point C, and at C, some current Ig flows through the galvanometer, and other part, that is current I1 minus Ig, according to junction rule. That current I1 minus Ig flows through the resistance R2. Now I2 flows through R3 and Ig flows through the galvanometer. These two current meets at the point D, and current flows through the resistance Rx, that is I2 plus Ig. And then at the point B, I1 minus Ig and I2 plus Ig, they meet at point B. Here minus Ig plus Ig cancel, and total current is I1 plus I2, that is equal to I. R1 and R2, they are kept at a fixed ratio, and R3 is a variable resistance. For keeping a fixed ratio between R1 and R2, we vary the resistance R3 in such a way that no current flows through the galvanometer. At this condition, potential at C is same as the potential at D. So potential difference C and D is 0, so no current flows through the galvanometer. Galvanometer shows no deflection. So now the bridge is said to be balanced. So in a balanced bridge, current flowing through the galvanometer is 0. Potential at C is equal to potential at D. Next we apply Kirchhoff's loop rule. In loop AC DA, we start from the point A, then goes clockwise, that is A to C, then C to D, then D to A, clockwise. So when we go from A to C in the direction of current I1, the product I1 and R1, the product I1 R1 is taken to be negative, so minus I1 R1. Then we go C to D in the direction of, that is current, then the product Ig into resistance of galvanometer, suppose resistance galvanometer is Rg, that is taken to be negative. Product, that is minus Ig into Rg is negative. Then we go along DA in opposite to the direction of current, then the product I2 R3 is taken to be positive. So I2 R3 is, that is 0. So total is equal to 0. In a balanced bridge, Ig is equal to 0. Since Ig is equal to 0, so this equation becomes minus I1 R1 plus I2 R3 is equal to 0, or I1 R1 is equal to I2 R3. So this is equation 1. Then in loop CB DC, we start from C, then go clockwise, C to B, B to D, then D to C. So according to loop rule, product I1 minus Ig into R2 is taken to be negative, minus I1 minus Ig into R2, then B to D, opposite to the direction of current, I2 plus, because we go B to D, opposite to the direction of current, so this is positive. Then D to C, opposite to the direction of current Ig, so plus Ig into Rg is equal to 0. Since Ig is equal to 0, this equation becomes minus I1 R2 plus I2 Rx is equal to 0, or I1 R2 is equal to I2 Rx. So this is equation 2. Now we divide equation 1 by 2. So I1 R1 by I1 R2 is equal to I2 R3 by I2 Rx, or R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by Rx. So this is the condition for a balanced Wheatstone bridge. From this relation, we can determine the unknown distance Rx is equal to R2 by R1 into R3. So knowing the unknown distance R1, R2 and R3, Rx can be determined. Now, if we interchange the connection of battery and galvanometer, that is, battery is connected in between C and D and galvanometer is connected between A and B, then you can easily check the same result, that is the condition R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by Rx. Battery of EMF E is connected between C and D. Galvanometer is connected between A and B. Current I1 flows through R1 and R3, and current I2 flows through R2 and Rx. The bridge is balanced. Current through galvanometer is 0. Let us apply Kirchhoff's loop rule to the loop CABC. Loop CABC. Product I1 R1 is negative, minus I1 R1. Current through galvanometer is 0. So product current Ig, that is 0, into resistance of galvanometer, that is 0. Then as we go along BC, product I2 R2 is positive. I2 R2 is positive because we go from B to C against the current, and this is equal to 0, or I1 R1 is equal to I2 R2. Then applying Kirchhoff's loop rule to loop ADBA, we go from A to D in the direction of current. So product I1 R3 is negative, minus I1 R3. Then we go from D to B against the current I2. So the product is positive, plus I2 Rx. And in the direction BA, that is 0, is equal to 0, or I1 R3 is equal to I2 Rx. So this is equation 4. Now dividing equation 3 by 4, we get I1 R1 by I1 R3 is equal to I2 R2 by I2 Rx, or R1 by R3 is equal to R2 by Rx, or R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by Rx. So same result is obtained as in the previous case. So from this, Rx can be calculated. Rx is equal to R2 by R1 into R3. Next, we work out some numericals. Example 1. Find the equivalent resistance of the network in the figure between points A and B. Solution. Suppose an ideal battery of EMF E is connected across the points A and B. We connect a battery of EMF E between A and B. The circuit is a Wheatstone bridge with the galvanometer replaced by a resistance R. So this is the position. Here the galvanometer is replaced by the resistance R. Galvanometer. The bridge is balanced. The condition is, that is, R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4. There will be no current flowing through this resistor, that is through R, which is replaced by the galvanometer G. So we can remove this resistor. Then the circuit is equivalent to this figure. This is R, this is R, R, R. So now R plus R. Now R and R in upper path, that is in series, and also in lower path, that is also in series. So this is equivalent to, that is R and R. Sum of R and R, that is 2R. This is 2R, and this is also 2R. Then equivalent resistance is, that is R equivalent, that is equal to product by sum 2R into 2R by 2R plus 2R, that is 4R square by 4R, which is equal to R. So this is the equivalent resistance between points A and B. Next example, find the equivalent resistance of the circuit between 2 points A and B. Each resistor has a resistance R. Similarly, we connect a battery of EMF E between 2 points A and B. Now, the upper side, suppose we name this is this point is C, this is D. Now we replace the resistor between C and D by a galvanometer, that is G. So A, C, B, D is a Wheatstone bridge. R is satisfy the condition, that is R by R equal to R by R. So we can remove this. We remove the resistance R. Then now the figure is equivalent to, like this. This is R. This is R. R. This is R. Now resistance. The resistance along the path A, C, B is, that is R plus R equal to 2R. And resistance along the path ADB, that is also equal to R plus R, that is 2R. And the lower side resistance, that is R. So now next equivalent figure is, that is this is 2R, this is also 2R, and this is R. Now these three resistance are in parallel. Now we can easily find the equivalent resistance between A and B. So equivalent resistance, that is 1 by R equivalent, that is equal to 1 by 2R plus 1 by 2R plus 1 by R. So this is equal to, that is 1 plus 1 plus 2 by 2R. So 4 by 2R, that is 2 by R. So R equivalent, that is equal to R by 2. So this is the equivalent resistance between A and B. Next example is very interesting. Find the equivalent resistance of the network shown in figure between the points A and B. So let us look out very carefully to this circuit diagram. The resistors are neither connected in series combination nor in parallel combination. If we look carefully, then see. Let us mark the point. This point is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Now point A is connected to C. Point A is connected to C through R, and also connected to D through another resistor R. This is through R. And B is connected to point B is connected to C through R and also to D through R. through R, and C D is connected through a resistor. Suppose this resistor is R dash, R equal to R dash. Point C is connected to D through R dash equal to, that is R. Now this figure is nothing but a Wheatstone bridge. Let us draw the diagram. So this is A, this is B, and this is C, D, R, 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 and this is R dash. So this is a Wheatstone bridge. Wheatstone bridge. So now we can easily calculate that. So the resistance R dash can be removed from this, because in a balanced Wheatstone bridge no current flows through R dash. So this is resistance R, this is R. So these two resistors are connected in series. So resistance is, that is 2R. Similarly, this is R and this is also R. So this is equivalent to 2R. This is 2R and this is 2R. So these two are in parallel. So resistance between A and B is, that is R equivalent is equal to product by sum, 2R into 2R by 2R plus 2R, that is 4R square by 4R, that is equal to R. So this is the answer. So this is about Wheatstone bridge and some numericals. Thank you.